हाँ पॉलिटी इन दैट सेंस कि वो कह रहा है कि पॉलिटी टाइप आंसर जीएस पेपर 2 टाइप, दो ही चीज डिफरेंशिएशन क्रिएट करता है, राइट? मैं सुबह भी कॉपी चेक कर रहा था, सेम क्वेश्चन अ पर्सन आस्क्ड मी इज दैट सर हाउ टू मेक इट, जैसे मैंने क्वेश्चन पूछा था व्हाट इज द डू यू थिंक दैट द इलेक्शन कमीशन इन इंडिया नीड्स टू बी स्ट्रेंथेंड, so that is a question can come in GS paper 2 also, right? The same question can come in this system, right? Now how do you differentiate, right? That is the primary question, right? So तीन चीजें differentiation में if you think about it, there are three things to differentiate, right? First, here it has to be loaded with case laws, right? So it means now that do not apply in the case of constitutionalism, but still I have given you at least three cases which you can cite, especially the judges, that okay, these are the things that the judges have said, right? Second thing is that you can cite articles of the constitution which you generally do not. Now that article of the constitution you have to go in detail, like for example if we are talking about constitutionalism, then you will cite article 14 and also how it relates with rule of law, which is one of the principle of constitutionalism, right? So you will have to go in detail and cite your articles, right? That is a skill, obviously, you know, during the time you will improve yourself, right? And the third thing what you can do is actually you can talk about recent events, okay, in which these two should be cited indirectly, right? Ki based on this particular premise recently so and so happened and the court opined this, okay? So this all will make your answer more like law, right, which you do not have to write with regard to GS paper 2, okay, in the abstract topic. Now suppose there is a topic such as constitutional law, in that it has to be totally based on article itself. Like for example, if you ask me, if I have to write an answer about the strengthening of the constitution, I mean election commission, so instead of writing what are the power and function, I will go into detail of article 325. What is the meaning of the word superintendence and control? In GS paper you will not write that there is a word used superintendence and control. In GS paper you will only write that there is a something called article 325. But here you will go in absolute detail what is the meaning of superintendence and control. What is the meaning of the word that have been defined by the court, right? The court have basically said that there are two ways to define superintendence. It means that anything which is relevant for the functioning of the election commission will come within the meaning of the word superintendence, which you will not write in GS paper 2. GS paper 2 you will write a generic question, generic lines. Yes, you can also cite that. You can in fact suggest the amendment of the article itself. Okay, these things, right? That makes it more legalistic. However, I have seen GS paper 2 people, I mean teachers, saying that you write lot of case laws in GS paper 2. Now I don't teach GS paper 2, so I don't have much knowledge. But one thing I can say for sure, that this guy, what's his name, that 31 rank, he have got 128 number in GS paper 2. And he actually adopted the same strategy. He said that so whatever the case I remembered for law optional, same thing I used to write. Right? So, I mean, if you write GS paper 2 type answer in law, you will get less marks, but reverse is not true. In fact, if you write more of a law, that will fetch you a good. Okay, so that is one strategy you can adopt. Okay, so that is that can make the difference. Okay, so let us start with the today's class. Yes. Everyone can hear me nicely, online people also? No problem at all?